like I said in my previous video, there are 2 steps to this. The first step is constantly imagine it in your mind. Make it into a reality by constantly thinking that you are that person already, the kind of person that you want to become, or the kind of things that you want to have. Just imagine you've already got them, you've already achieved them. And then the second part is you need to start acting like it. You need to, so for instance, say you want to become confident. Imagine your mind yourself being confident, being able to speak to anybody and not get anxious at the slightest conversation, and then start acting it. So become it. Go to meet people and just imagine yourself being that calm, collective person, going, hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? And you'll start feeling it in yourself. You'll start being that kind of person. You'll be showing that to other people, and other people will be like, oh wow, that person's so confident, that person's so cool. It's like that thing, fake it till you make it, right? That is true 100%, because the more you act it, the more you fake it constantly, the more it becomes you. It becomes that your kind of person. But yeah, like some people say, the law of attraction works if you keep doing this every day. Every day, yes. 90 days is the ideal time frame. So imagine it in your mind for 90 days, and every single day that you're imagining it, you start taking action upon that. Okay. Let me tell you an experience I had when I was learning web development, when I was learning digital marketing. Okay, so for ages I was learning digital marketing. I had spent quite a lot of money on learning Facebook ads, learning SEO, stuff like this. And I just really wanted some clients. I wanted to get out of my 9 to 5. And I didn't take this law of attraction seriously, and I would just this, that and the other. Then I started really thinking about, okay, so I'll take 90 days, right? So 90 days, every single day I would imagine myself being a digital marketer, imagine myself being able to help other people, help other businesses by consultations and stuff like that. And obviously working on it myself as well, so doing my own copywriting and stuff like that, testing out different things. And funny enough, people like businessmen and businesswomen used to come into where I work at Costa, and I would overhear them talking about advertising, or talking about SEO, or talking about some copywriting that they could use on their website and stuff like that. And I would just like, hang on a minute, I'm doing this now, let me help you out here. And I would literally just go over to them and say, hey, I've jotted a few lines down for your business, stick that on your website and see if that helps. And yeah, and they was really grateful for that. But that's the thing, because I was imagining it, because I became that kind of person, I had more opportunities opened up for me. You see, so many opportunities will open up for you, and it's like you have to really believe it though. You can't just think, oh, I'm happy. 5 days in a row. The 5th day you don't bother for a couple of days or a week or a month. I mean, it's not gonna work, guys. Okay, you have to stick to this 90 days. That's all it is, 90 days, before you really start seeing changes. It's like, focus on, like, imagine this beautiful red car, right? There was a friend of mine, he told me about his experience with the law of attraction. And what he said is that, he said, I really like lotuses, right? A yellow lotus, he kept imagining in his mind. And he was like, oh, I just love lotus. I'd love to be able to drive a lotus. And he kept imagining it. And then all of a sudden he went into Swindon, and there was like a huge lotus meetup. And it was like, must have been 7, 8 different kind of lotuses. And the first one he saw was a yellow lotus. How crazy is that? I mean, if that doesn't tell you that the law of attraction is real, then I don't know what else does. But there's many different kinds of experiences and proof to show that the law of attraction does work. But obviously you have to go in with an open mind. You can't just be thinking, oh, it's not going to work for me. I'm so stupid. I'm just a poor person. This, that, and the other. Don't think like that. If you think like that, yes, you're going to find more negative energy. You're going to find more reasons to be negative about things. Don't do it. Get out of that mind state. Become that person that open-minded. Okay, things can happen. I might not be in the best place at the moment, but I will make that happen. Okay, I will learn to be happy. I will learn to, you know, to improve things and that. Because it's like, you know, talk about two-faced and stuff like that. So if you're this, that and the other and being two-faced to somebody else, but they don't know, the universe does. The universe always knows what we're doing, what we're going through. And if the universe needs to give us a challenge, it will give us a challenge. If the universe wants you to hit rock bottom before you start taking action on things, that's what it will do. In some shape, form or way, it will give you a reason to buck up your ideas. Okay, so basically that's what I want to talk to you about, guys. The law of attraction does work, and it is 90 days, the best time to actually see any true results. But you have to take action. You can't just think, oh, I'm gonna be that kind of person. You have to do things to get there as well, okay? Because it will open up doors for you. So the more, say if you want more money, you imagine yourself being wealthy, having more money, be in abundance in money, then it's not just going to give you money in your hand, it's going to give you more opportunities to get there, to get that money in your hand. That's the thing. That's all it is, guys. And literally, it's just keep practicing, keep trying different things, and start today. Whatever you want to think right now, think of something that you really want to get done, you really want to achieve, you really want to become. Start taking action now. Start imagine, just put 5 minutes aside. Start imagining all this in your head, things that you want, and start taking action on it. So think, for example, say like you want a six-pack, right? So start taking action. Imagine yourself having a six-pack, and then think, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do some crunches later on, or I'm going to jog on the spot, or do something to help you get there, okay? Because that will open up more doors for you, I'm telling you guys. But you're not going to know unless you give it a try. So you're going to give it a try, right? Yeah? Give it a try. See you in the next one.